All right, welcome to WNBA coverage here on Sinbin Stream on YouTube. Tonight we have the Atlanta Dream on the road in Indianapolis to take on the Indiana Fever. Let's get an audio check real quick. We're good on Twitch and on YouTube. Real quick. All right, we're good as well. Oh, I gotta fix my chat here, and there we go. There we go. All right. I don't know. They're still in their warm-ups. This game is actually tipping off in about 7 minutes. I thought it'd be 3 or 4. Kieran, thank you. Appreciate it. Hello. How are you doing? Appreciate you being here. All right. Let's see if we can catch what uniforms they're wearing. Again, the game is on Prime Video if you have it. Excuse me. Baseball. Well, let's go through the finals. As heard on Sinbin Stream, Blue Jays 4, Red Sox 3. They got a run in the top of the ninth after the Red Sox tied it up with 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Guardians hang on and beat the Brewers 4-2. Twins went on the road in Arlington, Texas over the Rangers 9-3. Mariners shut out the Orioles 3-0 in Seattle. Giants Braves postponed. Makeup date August 31st. Cardinals Royals at about 8 more minutes. Angels Athletics 2 hours and 8 minutes. Right now, Mets 3, Phillies 1 in Philadelphia, heading to the bottom of the third. And in New York, the White Sox lead the Yankees 1-0, bottom of the second. 1 out on a full count pitch, nobody on for the Yankees. All right, they're singing something, but not the Star Spangled Banner. All right. All right, looks like the Dream are in white. I'm going to fix that right now. All right, Dream are in white on the road. We'll see. Let's hitting with 2 outs. Venezuela with a big hit sweep. Yep. 14 hits. Yep. Wait, 10 hits. Yeah, 10 hits. All right, Dream in white with blue letters and blue numbers and a little bit of red trim. All right, I have no idea what they're singing. I missed it. This is the only game in the WNBA tonight, too. Kind of a light night. Usually there's doubleheader on Thursday, but all right, I gotta subscribe to Marquee Sports to get the Cub game against the series against the Blue Jays. All right. Well, that done singing. Sorry, whatever that was. I don't know what song they did. I didn't recognize it. I gotta fix my light real quick. That's the one. Wait. That's too bright. That one's. It's that one. There we go. I screwed up. All right, another commercial break. Good Lord. Yeah, finally back within 1 of 500. Got to win 2 of 3 against the Cubs. And then they don't have an off day until I think we've looked at Thursday, July 2nd. Yep, on to the Cubs. We'll have all three games Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They all start at 1:20, which is not out of the ordinary, at least on Friday or Sunday. But yeah, Cubs have a decent record. Think they're still above 500. They beat the Rockies 8-6 to improve to 39-36, 22-16 at home. All right, should be starting after this break. Oh, I need to mute this. Yes, mute this real quick. Huh. Weird. Okay. All right, come on. I didn't realize they were going to hold up the start. Not that it really matters. There's no other games tonight, but excuse me. Well, we root for everybody but the Aces. We really need the Aces to start losing. It's getting really old. Let's see. All right. Still having some sort of pregame, All right, looks like the Fever are in red. I got to flip their colors around. Whoops. Think we're fine. Oh, now they do the starting lineups. Clark, Mitchell, Hull, Billings, Boston for the Fever. For the Dream, Canada, Gray, Howard, Hillman, and Reese. I think we're finally ready to start. It's already past 6:38. Yep, similar records. What do we got? 9-4 for the Dream, 9-5 for the Fever. The Fever have won a bunch in a row too. I think they've won 4 straight. Yeah, they've won 4 straight and 5 of their last 6. Dream have won 1 straight and 3 of their last 4. All right, finally. All right, let's put on the. Yep, we already got that. Okay, we'll get to the play-by-play in a minute. Fever won 83-71 in Indianapolis, I believe, on June 4th. Yeah. Only meeting of 2026 so far. All right. The Fever are in red. They'll be going left to right. Dream are in white. They'll be going right to left. Tap controlled. Reese taps it back to Canada. Underway. Dream have the ball. Ryan Howard passes to Gray. Gray guarded by Mitchell. Kicks it out. Howard for 3. In and out. No good. And the ball is tipped around. Taken back by Howard. Banks it in from the left side. Off the glass. 2-0. With the left hand from the left side. And the Dream lead 2-0. Oh, I gave it to the wrong team. I apologize. Whistle before Clark shot a 3. Clock stopped at 9:20. Hillman on the foul. Clark dribbles, passes to Boston. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Atlanta at 9:14. They gave Hillman a block. Fourth season as head coach for the Fever, Stephanie White. Wide open jumper from the right baseline. Lexi Hall nails it. Should be an assist to Clark. It is. 2-2 the score. So, like, we're not too far behind NBA. Yeah, Prime is quick, so there's no lag with WNBA.com. Kicked out. Canada for 3. Nothing but net. 5-2. Canada with 3. Angel Reese first assist. Clark dribbles to the basket. Lost the ball, but the Dream had to go off of them and out of bounds. Whistles, stops the clock. 8:39. Second season for the head coach of Atlanta. Sorry, missed his name. Handed to Clark from Boston. Guarded by Ryan Howard. Went off of Clark's foot. Canada picks it up. Passes to Howard. Howard into the front court. Howard picks up her dribble to Canada. Back to Howard, right side. Bounce pass in the paint. Reverse layup. Reese is in over her head. At least I think it was Reese. It was Reese. Okay. Reese with 2 points. Oh, come on. There's got to be an assist. Layup is good by Clark all the way to the basket. 7-4, her first 2. Drive by Hillman. Kick out. Canada wide open for 3. No good. Reese, offensive rebound, falls down and kicks it out to Howard, who misses a 3. A rebound for Howard in the paint. Stolen away. I think that was, oh, shoot. Who's that name? Former Valkyrie. I'm blanking on her name. She should have got the steal. All right, whistle. Oh, Monique Billings. That's who I couldn't think of. Clock stopped at 7:35. Yeah, so that was a turnover on Clark. She dribbled it off her foot. We got subs. Kone in for Hillman. Hillman's second foul. That's why. Kick out. Nope. Foul. Clock is stopped. 7:29. Just says team foul. Looks like it might be Angel Reese. They still haven't indicated. Just by what the camera was doing, though. Boston to Clark. Clark finds somebody wide open. Shot is made by Billings. 7-6. Dream only up 1. Billings with 2. Clark 2 assists. And they've only made, they're 3 for 4 from the field, the Fever. In the paint. Kick out. Canada for 3. Whistle before that. Must have been a Angel Reese offensive foul. That's her first. Clock is at 7:05. All right. Clark will bring it into the front court. Fever can take the first lead of the game for them. We had a tie at 2-2. Boston kicks it out. Mitchell for 3. In and out. No good. Reese with the defensive rebound. She'll dribble into the front court herself. Goes right by Billings to the basket. Got blocked. I guess a foul at 6:38. Billings' first foul. All right, Angel Reese will be at the line shooting 2. 6:38 to go in the first. First one's no good. Oh, that last turnover was a Kone 3-second violation. Okay, on the Dream, not a foul. Angel Reese makes the second one, and the Dream take a 2-point lead. Clark gonna bring it up into the front court. Clark passes to Boston. Bounce pass to Clark. Thought about a 2. Got it back. Launches a 3. Nothing but net. Clark gives the Fever their first lead by 1. She's got 5 of the 9 points. Monique Billings with her first assist. Gray all the way to the basket. Lefty layup is good. What a move by Gray. Gray has 2. Pow Pow with her first assist. I missed her checking in for Canada before the second free throw. Clark left baseline jumper, no good. Tipped ahead by Canada. 1-on-1. Hands it off to Gray. Gray gets hammered. No call. And then the follow, no good. Who missed that? Kone. There should have been a foul there. But Clark was close to step. No, okay, she was near the side the sideline, but still hit that 3. That was a long 3. They say 25 feet. I thought it might be longer. All right, 5:49 to go. Foul was called on Mitchell. Kone at the line. Bricked the first one. No good. Dream still lead by 1, 10-9. Angel Reese will take a seat. Hillman will check back in. Billings sits and Timpson checks in. Kone missed them both. Hall with the rebound. Boston up and under move in the paint. Easy shot for 2 on a layup. Fever lead by 2, or lead by 1. Boston with 2. Gray in the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Left baseline. No good. Hall with the rebound. And Gray just got a reach-in foul to compound the mistake at 5:20. It wasn't a good shot selection, and then she got a backcourt foul. Her first foul. Hall with 2 rebounds. Looks like Cunningham just checked in. I didn't see for who, though. Clark will bring it into the front court. They don't. There it is. Hall sits. Cunningham in. Clark kicks it out to Boston. Hands off to Cunningham. Back to Boston. Boston in the paint. Finds Timpson down low. Bank shot. What a pass by Boston. Timpson with her first 2, but Boston got her first assist. She drew the defense to her and then found Timpson wide open. Kone drives left side. Missed the bank shot. No good, but Boston got a piece of her at 4:47. I guess we could put the Fever in white. They are, yeah, let's change that. It's the lettering. That'll be easier to read, I think, too. All right, TV timeout, 4:47. Boston on the foul. Kone will be shooting too. Ricky Barber says, let's go Fever. I like the Dream, though. I like Angel Reese. I had no problem with her in Chicago. I didn't blame her for wanting to leave. No hard feelings, so I will gladly root for the Fever over the Las Vegas Aces, though, for sure. All right, let's take a look. Reese and Canada have 3. Gray and Howard have 2. Hillman has 2 fouls. For the Fever, Clark has 5. Everybody else has 2. Timpson, Hall, Boston, and Billings have 2. Oh, Happy shopping. Hello, Random Mossy. Hope you're having a great Friday. Let's see. Friday, probably already afternoon for you. Or no, might still be Friday morning, right? Friday morning. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. All right, 6 of 9, 67% from the field for the Fever, 1 of 2 from 3. Clark made the 3. Dreamer shooting 4 of 9 from the field, 44%, 1 of 4 from 3. Canada made the 3. 1 of 4 from the line. Fouls are 4-3. Indiana hasn't even taken a free throw. Kone missed 2. Reese missed 1. So I'm wondering. Oh, this feed is up to date. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you, Ricky. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you so much. All right, back from commercial. Yeah, I said afternoon, and I'm like, nah, you're still in the morning. 6:52 p.m. here Central Time. Game is well, let's see. Indy is East Coast though. Game started 7:38 local. All righty. 13-10. Kone should be at the line. Reese set to check back in, I guess. She's sitting on the scorer's table. Interesting. And they're focusing in on her shoes, and Clark stepped in front. Free throw is good by Kone. Dream finally made another free throw. Okay, now we're looking at the coach's shoes. I mean, what is this nonsense? In and out, no good. Tap, and Cunningham gets the rebound. They're going the other way. Fever lead by 2 and have the ball. Oops, I did not start the clock. My bad. Steal. Ryan Howard the other way, banks it in from the right side. Tie game. Howard with 4 points. Howard with their first steal. Clark with her second turnover. Clark dribbles against Howard to the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Brick. No good. Back iron. Hillman has to save it. Luckily, Howard gets it to Canada. Hillman kicks it out to Howard. Tries to set a screen. Pass right side to Kone. Kone hands to Canada. There's only 8 to shoot. Layup is good. Kone cut to the basket. Nice pass by Canada. Kone with 3. Canada's first assist, and the Dream back up by 2. In the paint, Boston with an easy jumper. Short range for from 7 feet. Boston with 4. Canada with the layup with the left hand, and the Dream lead again, 17-15. Canada with 5 points. All right, now Pow's trying to guard Clark. It's not going well. Clark banks it in from the right side. They've usually had Ryan Howard on her. That time Pow was not up to the task. Clark blew around her. Clark with 7. 3 missed by the Dream. Clark the other way. That was Pow who missed the 3. Clark passes to Boston, over to Cunningham. Cunningham dribbles to the top of the arc, fires a 3. Nothing but net. Should be Cunningham's first 3 points. It is. She gives the Fever the 3-point lead. Pow to the basket, banks it in from the left side. Pow with her first 2. Quickly the other way. Cunningham thought about a 3. Passes to Boston instead. Boston in the paint. Fires to Cunningham under the basket. Timpson gets it on a pick and roll. Banks it in from the left side. Timpson with 4. Mitchell with her first assist. Pace of the game's picked up, as has the scoring. Pow with a runner in the paint. Air ball. And it looks like Timpson. No, I thought Timpson tipped it out. They said Pow at 2:06. All right, I guess. That was a bad miss. by Pow Pow, though. Oh, yeah. Howard picked Clark's pocket. I had missed the steal. I just saw the result. But Clark spun and went easily around Pow Pow like the next trip. Clark into the front court. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Atlanta. Whistle at 1:56. That's nice of you, Ricky. Back and forth. Yeah, it's turned into a track meet a little bit. All right, Clark will get a brief rest. Johnson checks in. Gray and Reese and Borlase checked in for Kone, Howard, and Pow Pow. I think it's Borlase. Three-pointer missed, back tapped. The Fever still have the ball. Cunningham, I think she got fouled. Must have been a reach in. Looks like it was on Timpson. I think Timpson used to be. No, Timpson is still on the Fever. Borlase fouled. Okay. For the Dream. Yeah, never mind. But she fouled Cunningham. Cunningham's at the line shooting 2. Fever leading by 3. First one, nothing but net. Cunningham with 4 points now. Oof. Both free throws made by Cunningham. She, I think, has 5 now. Yep. Canada into the front court. Pass to the paint. 9-2 run in the last 2 minutes. Oh, nice bank shot by Reese. She has 5. Hillman's assist. A great pass by Hillman. Fever still lead by 3. Looking pass to Timpson. I forgot who that other person is. Cunningham on the dribble. Oh, do they have Hines Allen maybe? Mitchell, long jumper for 2 out of the right corner. 26-21. Mitchell, that's her first 2. We have 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Canada to Hillman. Man, who is this? Drive, bank shot, missed. Offensive rebound, Reese spins in the paint, banks it in and gets fouled. The miss was by Borlase, Borlase. Reese with the offensive rebound. The putback gets her 7, and she'll be at the line shooting 1 after the foul. Okay, let's figure this out. It is Hines Allen. Yeah. She was on a different team last year, and I'm forgetting who. 44.6 to go. Gray and Hillman sit. Howard and Okot, I think, check back in. Reese with a chance at a 3-point play. There it is. She made it. 26-24. Fever up 2. They were just up 5, I believe. Dribble left side. At the paint. Turned it over. Picked up by Canada. 30 to go in the first quarter. Bounce pass to Reese. Banks it right side. Missed, though. And defensive rebound for Mitchell. Shot clock is off. Under 20 to go. Mitchell into the front court. The Fever can increase their 2-point lead. Mitchell drives against Canada. Double team briefly. Long jumper for, is that 2 or 3, though? With 4.5. They said a 3. Are they sure she wasn't on the line? Shot missed at the buzzer. The Fever lead by 5. End of 1. 29-24. Mitchell with 5. I'd like to see that Mitchell 3 again. All right. Dream down by 5. Fairly high scoring first quarter. Not bad. They really picked it up after the opening few minutes. Gal, what's up? It's going to be a tough game, but pulling for the Dream. Yep, me too. Thanks for being here, Gal. Appreciate it. We have, I don't know, I might For sure, we're going to do Wing Storm on Monday. That's on, excuse me, on WNBA League Pass. I could have done a game tomorrow. There's actually a game tomorrow that's on League Pass, just not just on Ion. For some reason, Tempo Sun is a League Pass game, but the Sun are so bad. Why did it just do that? I was looking here. But for sure, we'll do Wing Storm. I'm debating doing the Sunday night ESPN game. Saturday, I think I'm just going to take the night off. It's on CBS. Plus, I think my sons will be here for Father's Day weekend. So, oh, I need to fix the time or I will forget. Yeah. Whoops. Why does it say... Why is there play-by-play? Wait, what? Why is this broken? All right, let's just click play-by-play. The play-by-play is behind. What broke? Oh, yeah, we want the summary, too. So biggest lead was 5 points by both teams. Lead changes 5 times tied 4. Leading scorer for the Dream, Reese with 8. 5 for Canada. 4 for Howard. For the Fever, 7 for Clark. 5 for Mitchell, 5 for Cunningham. 5-4 the fouls, Dream, and Hillman has 2 of them. Dream are shooting 71%, 12 of 17, 3 of 5 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the line. 50%, 10 of 20 for the Dream, but only 1 of 6 from 3, and only 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Yuck. All right, nobody's used a timeout yet. Looks like we're about set to resume. Oh, yeah, and I need to... I think the AHL is going on tonight. Wolves trying not to be swept. Oh, and they're down 2-1 after 1. Boo. Gosh, darn it. Oh, well. Fever making the threes. Fever have the ball. Yeah. The Fever are shooting lights out right now. Right side, Hines Allen finds somebody in the paint. Shot was missed. And Billings got her own offensive rebound. Clark fires from 3, well short off the iron. Canada with the defensive rebound, and she'll bring it into the front court. Layup is made by, I think, Hillman. 29-24. Yep, Hillman with 2. Canada's second assist. Yeah, it's a good game. I agree. The pace picked up after a little tiny bit of a slow start. Yeah, nice of you to say, Gal. I appreciate it. Clark inbounds. Drive to the basket. Turned over. Gray with the steal. Howard step back 3. Nothing but net. And guess what? 5-0 run to start the second quarter. And the Dream have tied it up at 29, a minute into the second quarter. They kick it out to Billings. Billings passes. Banks shot is missed. A wild shot. That's Johnson. She had her second turnover before that. Howard with 7 points. Layup for Jordan Canada, who has 7. And a quick timeout by Stephanie White at 8:45. A little, what do we got in progress? A 7-0 run to start the second quarter. Yep, Canada with 7. Johnson took a wild shot. And first charge team timeout to Indiana, or either team. Wow, nice start by the Dream. Yeah, 29-24. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, no, you're fine. If you guys want to report the scores in the chat, that's totally fine. Personally, I'm not going to go check them for you, though. Yeah, no, you're fine, Mr. Pickles. Tied it up. Yeah, now they actually took the lead in a quick timeout. Unbelievable. Oh, I forgot the first quarter score, didn't I? We'll put that in the chat for. No, I put it in. Yeah, I see it. Oh, I didn't put it in Twitch. That's what. All right, they're underway in the second in Toronto. The Marlies lead the Wolves 2-1, going for his Calder Cup final sweep in the American Hockey League. Dang it. Did anything go final that was... No, these are all old scores. Oh, 3 of the 4 night games are underway now. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up or like button on the video. We got 12 likes. Thank you so much. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel if you haven't already. Doing one or both helps to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. We do Toronto Blue Jays play-by-play. We're going to do as many WNBA games as we can schedule as well. For sure, we'll try to do as many Valkyries and probably Tempo and maybe Fire, the new teams. Yep, Dreams had a nice 7-0 run to start the second quarter. Bad shot by Johnson, and Johnson committed a turnover the previous. And before that, Clark missed a 3. Ronnie Hood, welcome. Hello. Oh, was that 3 steals a game? I appreciate it, Ronnie. Thank you so much. I think, yeah, Ryan Howard might be averaging like 3 steals a game. I think they were saying. All right, back underway. Wait, what happened? Whistle at... Wait, did they not get underway? What happened? One of the elite defenders in the league was right now. And she's... What just happened? Okay, Canada sits. Pow Pow checks in. Boston and Harris are in for Johnson and Hines Allen. I guess they had late subs, and now an immediate foul or immediate whistle. They're going to get Reese for her second in a rut row. Okay, Reese, you could get a technical for trying to imitate whatever happened. Let's settle down. Inbounds pass, handed off. I don't know their whole roster. Clark, jumper, left side, nothing but net. Clark with 9. She ties the game for the Dream. Pass back to Canada. No, that's Pow Pow. Excuse me, 2, not 3. Howard on a give and go. Howard to the basket. No, we had a foul. Great. They take down the score bug and show a replay before I can even see what the time is. 8:13. Yeah, I don't know what they were favored by, but yeah, being at home, I'm sure Indiana was the favorite. 3 is good. I think that was Naz Hillman. It was Hillman. She has 5. Pow Pow's first assist. Cunningham from Clark back to Boston. Boston to Clark. Clark to Boston. Boston's runner, no good, but she tips it back to a teammate. She gets it right back. Kicks it out to Clark. 7 to shoot. Clark in the paint. Forces a shot, but drew a foul. 7:39. So let's see. Cunningham. Cunningham picked up the foul before Hillman made that three. Pow just got her first foul, and Clark's first free throw is good. She already has 10 points. She's pulled the Fever back within 2. Go say hi to Thomas. Thomas Fitzpatrick. Yeah. Oh, it's right. He's doing White Sox Yankees if you're interested. I can put the link there. Good to see him back. All right, Clark made the free throws. She has 11. And a whistle, and I think an offensive foul on the Dream. 7:29. Coach is not happy. Reese just picked up her third foul. That's her problem. She sometimes gets foul happy. Yeah, she gave Cunningham a hard shove. It's kind of hard to argue with that. It wasn't a moving pick, but she kind of shoved Cunningham instead of letting her brush into her. And Cunningham nails a 3 on the other end, and the Fever lead by 2. With under 7:10 to go in the second quarter. Did that shot count? There's a foul coming up. Clark acting innocent, but it's going to be on Clark, her first. 7:03. I don't think the shot count. We're tied at... Oh, it did. Wait. It did count. Okay, I stand corrected. Howard with 9, and she has a chance at a 3-point play. Clark's first foul. And she makes the free throw. Pow and Hillman out. Borlase and Canada in prior to the free throw. Dribble to the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Bricked. No good. Defensive rebound. Jordan, Canada. Canada kicks it out to Gray. Gray drives left side. Loses the ball. That was Harris who missed it. Harris gets the steal. Up ahead to Cunningham. Easy layup for Cunningham. And the Fever lead now by 1. Nice play by Harris. A steal and an assist. Cunningham with 10. And Clark with at least, I think she has 11. We'll check in a minute. Left side to Reese. She's got to be careful with those 3 fouls. Canada drives, finds somebody for an easy layup. Nice assist by Canada. Borlase with her first 2. Canada's third assist. Is this 3 seconds? It just says Billings turnover. I didn't see what the call was. I really wish they would stop taking down the score bug so quick before they replay. I forgot to pause. That's why I'm so far ahead. It was 3-second violation. That's what I thought. I'm like, it probably is a 3-second violation, but I wasn't sure. All right, Howard on the dribble. Shot missed in the paint. Kick out. 3 on the way. Missed. Offensive rebound, but was there a foul? 5:45. Cunningham wants an elbow called. Reese wants because Reese just picked up her 4th foul. She's asking the coach to challenge it. I think the Dream are calling timeout. Reese will sit for Hillman. I don't know. Their replays aren't showing the contact between Reese and Cunningham prior to the basket. It's 39-38. As of now, it's a loose ball foul on Reese. That would be her 4th. I haven't heard if they're challenging yet. Oh my gosh. I feel like Cunningham took a dive. I don't know if Reese really elbowed her out of the way. Well, they're probably looking to upgrade it to a flagrant. I guess she did, but it isn't a flagrant. All right. Yeah. The announcers say it's a foul. Oh, we're getting our review. I already took a commercial break because of this, because I knew it'd be forever. We'll see how long this review takes. So, unfortunately, Reese is going to pick up her fourth. I don't think she's going to get her wish that it's overturned because it's clearly a foul. It's just whether or not it was flagrant. I think Cunningham took a dive to sell it, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it. And these reviews take entirely too long. Either way, Reese has got to be careful with the fouls, whether it's 3 or 4. 4 with more than half the second quarter to go. It's going to be deadly. My goodness. Why do these reviews take so long? Well, Dream lead by 1. We'll see where it goes from here. I don't know if they announced it, but they're going to be talking to the coaches, I believe. So it's still going to be Reese's fourth. Doesn't look like they upgraded it. Of course, Cunningham's still looking perturbed. My God, if the call doesn't go exactly the way they want it, the Fever are just the biggest bunch of whiners in the league. I swear. She's still beefing with one of the refs. Get out of town. 8 points and 4 fouls for Reese. Clark will bring it up, trailing by 1. To Mitchell, guarded by Canada. Over to Boston. Boston against Hillman. Oh, geez, Louise. Another foul. 5:32. Away from the ball. No, defensive 3-second by Borlase. Clark misses the free throw, though. She's from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, but all right. Fever ball. 8 to shoot. Boston dribbling. Hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell by the free throw line. Right side. 1 to shoot. They turn it over. That's a reach in. No call. Canada kicks it out. Gray for 3. Nothing but net. Nice feed by Canada. She picks up her 4th assist. Gray has 5 points. Canada with her 3rd steal as well. Clark passes to Boston. Boston nails a 3. She has 7. Clark 3 assists. Dream lead by 1 with the ball. Canada to Gray. Gray runner in the paint. No good, but a foul on the Fever at 4:47. Clark's 2nd foul. And I think Boston's having contact lens issues. She just dropped it on the floor. Okay, well, she's like... Gray misses the free throw. Come on. Yeah, Gray... Boston was having contact issues. Is she going to get subbed out? Are we going to solve this contact issue? Or we got to hold up the game because one player is having a contact lens issue? Pow Pow checks in for Canada. I guess Boston is finally ready to go. Gray makes the free throw. She has 6. And the Dream lead by 2 with 4:44 to go in the second quarter. Boston's pivots, misses the shot, but a foul called on the Dream. 4:38. That'll be a foul on Ryan Howard. That's her first. Boston at the line. Shooting 2. Boston shoots. Back iron, no good. One more for Boston. Next one is good. Boston brings the Fever back within 1. 4:35 to go. Boston with 8 points. That's Ryan Howard up to Pow Pow. Pow Pow drives around Clark, hangs a jumper. It's good. 45-42. Pow Pow with 4. Howard picks up her second assist. Clark on the dribble against Pow Pow. Step back, long 3, top of the arc, in and out. No good. Tipped. And I think a jump ball going to be called. Both teams had a hand on it on the floor. Is it Borlassi or Borlasse? I got to look it up. All right, Clara, let's see. Cunningham will sit. Hall will check in. Hillman will sit for the Dream, and Okot will check in. Jump ball. Tapped, controlled by the Fever. But, hey, what happened to the shot clock? It, wasn't moving. It was stuck on 24 for a while. And the clock didn't move either. Oh, frickin' brother. They going to just go back to 409? And I guess they're going back to 409 and they'll have 23 to shoot. Yeah, it wouldn't be a WNBA game without clock or shot clock issues. Jeez Louise, how long is it going to take to fix this? Oh my gosh, how long is it going to take them? All right, inbounds pass. They reset it to 407. Boston to the paint, misses the shot, but a foul. 4:02 remaining in the second quarter. I didn't see. They didn't say who got the foul. Looks like it's, yeah, I don't know who that is. Okata, I guess. Boston at the line. Great. We got a 4th row view of the free throw. No good. Why are we doing? Just do a normal camera for God's sakes. Boston with, oh no, they're showing the previous game and then went over the Dream. Free throw. That second one is good. And the Fever are back within 2. Pow Pow with 4 minutes to go. Brings it into the front court. Right side to Gray. Back up top. And I think that was Okot. Underneath the basket. Feeds Borlase, who puts in the jumper. 47-43. She has 4. Okot's first assist. Borlase. Boston dribbling against Okot. Clark gets it, guarded by Pow Pow. Clark, step back, base, free throw line extended jumper is good for 2. Clark picks up her 13th point. Dream with the ball up 2. Bad miss, short by Ryan Howard. Defensive rebound. Hall hands it to Clark. Chance for the tie. Boston gets blocked. The Dream bench is pumped. Pow Pow kicks it out. Gray fakes a 3, goes right around Clark and banks it in from the right side. Wow, hook, line, and sinker. Clark bought the 3-point fake. Hull picks up her dribble, looking, passes to Boston. Now Clark back to Boston. Jumper for 2. No good. Defensive rebound. Ryan Howard. 4-point lead for the Dream. Borlase kicks it out. Pow pow. But we have a whistle. Clock is at 2:33. Derek, how's it going? Hello. Thanks for being here. Foul on Timpson, her first. And the Dream call a timeout. Yeah, you can't carry 5 to the second half, right? It's use it or lose it. Or I might be thinking of men's college basketball. Can't remember if the WNBA does that or not. All right, 49-45, 2:33 to go. Second quarter. Leading scorer, Ryan Howard with 10. Reese and Gray each with 8, but Reese picked up her 4th foul already. 5 rebounds, Reese. 4 assists, Canada. 3 steals, Canada. Dream are shooting 59%. Looks like the Fever cooled off just a touch in the second quarter because they're at 57%. They were higher percentage because the Fever were 50% at the end of the quarter, I think. All right. Clark leads all scorers with 13. Cunningham off the bench with 10. Boston with 9. Hull has 3 rebounds. Clark has 3 assists. Only 2 steals as a team, no blocks. Nobody else more than 2 fouls. Clark has 2 for the Fever. That's it. Reese has 4 and Hillman has 2 for the Dream. Yeah, they're really lighting it up in the second quarter because they boosted their field goal percentage 9 points. Fevers hasn't dropped that much, but weren't they? I think they were over 60% after the first quarter. I don't know. This has been crazy how hot from the field some of these teams have been. Like the Lynx, for example, have been shooting lights out a lot in the games I've seen. All right, back from break. Again, the game is on Prime Video if you have it. And I believe it might be locally on in Indianapolis and the Atlanta area. But it's not on League Pass. It's only on Prime. Looks like Clark is getting a breather on the bench. Didn't see who checked in for her yet. Boston is still out there. That was Timpson on the foul. Dream used a timeout. Rookie of the Year award winners. Becker's last year. Clark the year before. I think Boston was 3 or 4 years ago. I missed the other one. Okay, Timpson and Clark sit. Cunningham and Harris check in for the Fever. Oh, so Cunningham and Hall are out there with Boston and Mitchell. I forgot who the other one is. The other Fever player. Gray with the ball. 4-point lead. Gray drives for the Dream. Lays it up from the left side off the glass. Gray has 10. All right, Boston playing point guard at the moment. She can do that. Hand it off. Now right side. Hall faked a 3. Borlase bought it bad. But Hall missed the right baseline jumper for 2. Rebound and outletted to Pow Pow. Gray at the free throw line. Oh, man, they had somebody wide open. Borlase drives. Reverse layup is good. And the foul. She has 6.
Yes, of course it is. It's worldwide. It's worldwide. Again, Atlanta and their pace, getting to it, their spacing, and then their assertiveness.
So Borlase with 6. Gray's second assist. It is Borlase. Good, I got it right. Hull with the foul, her first. Hull will sit and Clark will check right back in. So that was a very brief break for Caitlin Clark. Borlase makes the 3-point lead, and suddenly biggest lead for either team is 9 here for Atlanta. 7-0 run in the last minute 12. Clark drives right side, kicks it out to Boston. Cunningham back to Clark. Clark long three left side, nothing but net. 54-48. Clark shooting well tonight. 16 points. Cunningham's first assist. And Borlase got to 7 after the 3-point play. She has the ball, guarded by Clark. Went right around her. Jumper in the paint is good. 56-48. Clark into the front court. Looks like she's guarded by Borlase. Oh, I thought Borlase fouled her, actually. Pass to Boston, back to Clark. Clark into the paint. Made the shot, but did they count it? Clark is pitching a fit that they didn't count the basket. I mean, settle down already. Jeez Louise. The foul was well before the shot. I don't know what game Caitlin Clark is watching. The foul was on the floor. In fact, she took another dribble after the foul before the shot. First free throw is good, but my goodness, did she have a fit about it. She's got 17 after the free throw. Pow Pow sits. Canada checks in for the Dream. Second free throw, no good. Defensive rebound, Dream. Caught on the rebound. Canada fell down, and they called Clark for a foul, and she is saying, you got to be effing kidding me. How is that not a technical foul? I mean, settle down already. That's a foul. You bumped into her and she fell down. I don't know what she's screaming about. Give her a technical. This is insane. Third foul. My goodness, settle the F down. Now, the announcers didn't like it, but I thought it was a good call. See, you can't have a meltdown like that. Like, keep your composure. She's still cursing. I don't know how many F-bombs she's dropped. Reese and the bench are loving it for the Dream. 58-49. My God, like, keep it together. You're a professional. You're paid well. You don't have a tizzy or a meltdown like that. Like, respect the damn game. Respect your opponent. Clark passes. Clark gets it back. 2 to shoot. And I think a foul on Okot at 30.6. And the 1. Yeah. It's good play by, it was Borlase on the Dream. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah. Like, subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Okot's second foul. Clark at the line. Canada made both free throws. She's got 9. Clark's third foul, by the way. Clark's free throw is no good. She's missed 2 straight. That is very unlike her. She's usually money from the line. Second free throw by Clark. That one's no good. She's missed 3 straight. And the Fever trail by 9, 58-49. There's about at least 6 seconds difference between the game clock and shot clock. 15 seconds to go. Canada to caught for 3. Back iron, no good. And the ball went out of bounds. 6.8 seconds to go. Fever will get the last shot. Don't know why Okot is shooting a 3-pointer. Looks like she is getting subbed or no? Well, no, she is not getting subbed out. Clark into the front court. 2 seconds. She threw it away. Another turnover with 1.1. Third turnover by Clark. Canada, Gray will catch it. That's it. That's your halftime score. Dream lead by 9, 58-49. 49. That is your halftime score. I got to fix the clock too before I forget. And they are interviewing Borlase of the Dream. All right. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll admit I can't stand her. I only saw her in bits and pieces last year because she was hurt most of the year. She played about a third of the year. It got annoying that every cutaway shot was of her. I get it. She's the reason the ratings are up for the league, but my goodness, it's not just her though. Most of the players on the Fever whine and complain every time a foul doesn't go their way. And it just stands out. You got your supposed best player in the league, and she just whines and complains. I thought she might get a T. I thought she definitely, I mean, how many F bombs does it take? She said the F word at least twice that they showed. I'm sure she muttered it a few more times, but yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a frustrating game. You're down 9, but it's not like you're getting blown out. This is the biggest lead, I think, by the Dream. Yeah, 9. It's just a bad second quarter. Atlanta outscored them, 34-20. Clark is, to her credit, has played well. She's 6 of 10 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. The problem is she's only 3 of 7 from the line, and she has 3 turnovers. And honestly, I just don't think she's a very good defender. I think she's a liability on defense. She gets beaten off the dribble and gives up many easy baskets. All right, we got to 15 likes. Thanks, Ricky. I don't know. I probably am way too hard on her, but I just get sick and tired of it. It bugs me. It bothers me when players complain so much about and politic for calls. Okay, the refs might have made a mistake, but it's part of the game. Yes, Gal. Yes, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for being here. Okay, let's again. It was 29-24 Indy end of the first quarter, but a quick 7-0 run to start the second, and the Dream were in the lead. I don't think they looked back after that. 34-20 Atlanta. Yeah. And I know if there were Dream play, or if there were Fever fans in here, they'd be reading me the riot act. I can't help it. She just bothers me. I just think you can be a professional about it. Oh, they got Kelsey Plum in for the halftime show. Late night in the WNBA. Plum, of course, of the LA Sparks. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. And I'm not saying other players and other teams don't complain too. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just, I just think, the spotlight is on the Fever. They've got Caitlin Clark. And they're at home and yet they're whining. I just think it's a bad example. And just not something you want as a league, but that's just me. Yeah, she swore at least twice. It was terrible. I really thought she deserved one. Like, settle down. I really thought she deserved one. You can't drop 2 F-bombs at the refs and not get teed up. I thought that was a given. Okay, Let's see. What is this? Oh, points in the paint. That's where it's huge. Atlanta 38 and Indiana 16. Again, 10 lead changes, 7 times tied. Fast break points also 10 to 2. Dream. Again, this is the biggest lead by 9. Fever led by 5. I think they last led 29-24. Yeah, I don't think it was 31-26. It was 29-24 after 1. Jonathan, what's up? Not before any. Well, halftime at least. Go Canes. Stanky leg reference every stream. Yeah, Stanky played great. Stan Coven, yeah. Him, Jordan Stahl. Who else? Taylor Hall played pretty well. It was mostly those 3, I think. I feel like I'm missing somebody, though, but those 3 especially. 7-4 turnovers. Fever. And again, 3 of those for Clark. Points off turnovers, though, just 10-7 Dream. So nothing big. I forgot. Team turnovers is that one. Okay, let's get to the box score, and then I'm going to take a break. Yeah, they got Kelsey Plum in studio analyzing the first half. All right, for the Dream, Howard and Gray each have 10. Borlase off the bench with 9. Canada 9. That's a lot, yeah, for WNBA. That is a lot for a half. Where was I? Canada 9. 8 for Reese, 5 for Hillman, 4 for Pow Pow, 3 for Kone. Okat's the only one that played and didn't score. Reese in foul trouble. She has 4. Rebounds, Reese 5. Assists, 4 Canada. Canada with 3 assists. 3 steals as well. 4 turnovers, that's it. They also added 2 blocks. Meanwhile, for the Fever, Clark is 60% from the field, 17 points, and 50% from 3, but under 50% from the free throw line. She missed 3 straight, 3 of 7 from the line. Cunningham off the bench in double figures with 10. Boston with 9. 5 from Mitchell. 4 for Timpson off the bench. 2 for Hall and 2 for Billings. Yeah, they don't play Billings much, and Hall played less than Cunningham. Interesting. Yeah, Billings always gets the fewest minutes of their 5 starters. 3 rebounds for Hall, 3 assists for Clark. Again, though, she has 3 turnovers of the 7. And she also has 3 fouls, which I was talking about her having a meltdown. So nobody has more than 1 on the Fever except for Clark with 3 fouls. And nobody has more than 2 on the Dream except for Reese with 4. Fouls are 14-10 Dream. Free throw attempts are even. 54% from the line. Fever and 62% from the line. Dream. So neither team shooting free throws particularly well. Fever are finally 4 of 11 from 3. They started out like 1 for something, either 6 or 7, I want to say. Fever are 6 of 10. Again, both teams over 50%, but the Dream's field goal percentage went up to 61% in the second, for the half in the second quarter, and the Fever's just dipped a little bit below 60% to 56%. No. Well, I guess they're getting swept. They just ran out of gas, and obviously the Marlies are the better team. Damn it. Bradley Nadeau, the lone bright spot, his 7th from Valimaki. Jacob Quillen is second. Luke Hames is fourth. And in the second period, Ryan Tverberg is sixth. Ah, damn it. Villeneuve with 2 assists, too. Ah, crap. Wolves are the Carolina Hurricanes AHL affiliate. And it looks like they're going to get swept, barring a miracle comeback in the final 20 minutes. You thought basketball flops were bad. Yeah, World Cup is worse. Yep. English Premier League, I don't think it's nearly as bad. I think that's a World Cup thing. Yep, we'll put up the baseball scoreboard, and I'm going to take a break. Come on, White Sox. Through 6, 1-1 in New York. 3-3 Mets Phillies in Philadelphia. 7-2 Royals in the battle for Missouri. Cardinals in Kansas City, Missouri. Batting in the top of the fourth, trailing the Royals 7-2. Just Angels Athletics yet to come. All right. I need to take a quick break. I will be back. Let me cue up a little bit of music. All right. Be right back. Oh, so much for that. I forgot to unmute the music. Sorry. Dang it. Oh well. We're back. Yes, thank you. We're at 17 likes. Thank you. All right, let's take this down. Just about set for the third quarter to begin, second half. All right. All right. What is this replay? I don't know. They do all this fancy stuff. It doesn't do anything. Same scores in all the games. 3-3 Mets Phillies, 1-1 White Sox Yankees. Top 7th in both of those games. Top of the 4th, Royals up 7-2 on the Cardinals in Kansas City. All right. Hillman and Reese check in. Borlase and Okot are sitting. Harris and Cunningham are sitting for the Fever. Hull and Billings check back in. And we are just about set. I think the Fever have the ball to start. Yep. Fever in red going right to left. Dream in white going left to right. Clark picked up by Howard. Pass to Mitchell. Over to Boston. 12 to shoot. Boston drives. Right baseline. Towards the basket. Puts up a lefty hook and hits it. It's 58-51. 7-point lead. Boston with 11 for Indiana. Reese passes to the paint for Gray, guarded by Mitchell. Gray kicks it out to Canada. Canada right around Clark, but she missed the layup. Pass to Clark, up ahead to Hall. Boston had that rebound. And did she step out of bounds or was there a foul? Okay, they always take it down so quick. 9:18 to go. All right, we'll have to see what that call was. Clark has the ball again. I guess just out of bounds off the Dream. All right, Dream steal it. That's Gray all the way to the basket. Banks it in. And a foul? Maybe. Yeah. Gray with the steal. They gave the basket to Ryan Howard. It was Gray. Man, these official scores are so bad. Now they fixed it. Gray with 12, and Hull picked up her second foul. 3-point play opportunity coming up for Gray. The free throw is up and good. Nothing but net. And the biggest lead of the game for the Dream here by 10, as we've almost played a minute of the third quarter. Now we have 16 to shoot. Clark on the dribble. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell to the paint. Runner is up and good. Nothing but net. Mitchell with 11. No, 11-footer. She has 7. They didn't give Clark an assist, though. All right. Going the other way, the Fever. Clark goes right baseline and banks it in. Clark has 19, and the Fever are only down 6 now. Gray passes to Howard over to Canada, left side. Naz Hillman screen. Reese to Hillman. Hillman, oh, I thought she got fouled. I thought she just hit the bottom of the backboard, but they did whistle a foul on the Fever. So Billings picks up her second foul. Hillman will be at the line shooting 2. Mets took the lead. Base hit with 2 outs. Yep. We'll see what happens in the second half. Hope the Reds get on a winning streak. Free throw by Naz Hillman is good. 62-55. She has 6. Second free throw by Hillman. That one's good as well. 8-point lead for the Dream. Clark will bring the ball into the front court. 18 to shoot still. Clark gets a screen. They switch on the defense. Forces a long 3. Off target. My goodness. Reese got the rebound. Handed it to Canada. Gray drives right around Boston. Layup is no good, though. Should have banked it in. I don't know what she did. Tried to float it there. Oh, and an offensive foul. Monique Billings absolutely decked Ryan Howard, and they caught her. just lowered the shoulder, I believe. I don't know. She moved her quite a bit. Monique Billings with her third foul. Always liked her as a Golden State Valkyrie. Now, maybe after that move, not so much. Canada to Hillman. Ryan Howard drives. Shot is up. No good. Defensive rebound, Boston. Threw it away. Gray stole it. Had nowhere to go with it. And it's stolen back by Mitchell. Mitchell throws it away. This is sloppy. And a foul. This might be a take foul. And Stephanie White is up and not too happy. Called Lexi Hall for her third. 6-3 Mets. Another 2 runs from a triple. Oh, wow. All right, not a take foul or whatever that special foul is. All right, Hillman to Gray, screen by Reese, but double team. Hillman drives towards the basket, missed the shot, no foul. Clark with the rebound. Clark passes, layup is good by Billings. 63-57. Fever cut it to 6. Billings 4 points. Clark's 4th assist. Whistle at 6:50. Reese threw it away. I totally missed that. So a turnover must have happened on the inbound. Inbound to Boston. Now to Clark. Clark still on the dribble left side. Bounce pass to Boston. Free throw line. Boston dribbles in the paint. Puts up a shot. Traveled. Wow, we got a travel call. Don't see those every game. 6:37 to go. Boston's second turnover. Oh, she sure did. She should have been called for a forearm on an offensive foul, clear out, and then she shuffled her feet. Gray kicks it out. Naz Hillman for 3. Nothing but net out of the left corner. And it's back to a 9-point lead. Inbounds pass to Clark into the front court. Drive by Mitchell. Easy layup from the left side. Went right around Jordan, Canada. Canada brings it into the front court. Mitchell with 9 points. 4 of 6 from the field. Mitchell guarding Canada. Lob pass into Ryan Howard. She finds Hillman. Hillman's shot no good, but she got fouled. Might be Hull again at 5:54. Whoops, 5:54. It is Hull. That's her 4th. So Mitchell with 9. Clark's 5th assist. Hull fouls Hillman for her 4th. And might be some blood on Gray's jersey, I'm thinking. She may have to have that treated first. Hillman's free throw is good. 67-59. Dream lead by 8 with 1 more free throw. Naz Hillman with 11. Cunningham checks in for Hull because of Hull's foul trouble. Hillman's second one is good. 68-59. Boston going to bring it into the front court. Boston at the top of the arc. Drives into the paint. Turnaround jumper. No good. Short off the rim. Offensive rebound putback. Billings missed, but Billings was fouled at 5:41. Uh-oh. Is that Reese? If it is, it's her 5th. But I think they caught a break. I think it's on Gray. Yeah, it's on Gray. Okay. Reese was there, but didn't touch her, so it was called on Gray. They didn't say how many on Gray yet. Now they did. Her second. Billings' first free throw gives her 5. 68-60. Yep, for sure, for sure. I don't think we're at the bonus yet. It's 4-1 fouls. Fever. 68-61. Pow into the front court for the Dream. She dribbles to the top of the key, passes it out to Hillman, gets it back. Pow Pow drives, kick out. Reese under the basket, trying to put up a shot. How is that not a foul? They call the jump ball. You have got to be kidding me. My goodness, she was in a crowd. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. I think Billings got her before Boston tied it up. Boston apparently got all ball, but all right, yeah, it's going to be a jump ball. I thought Billings may have gotten her, but maybe I missaw it. Tap it. What is the call here? Something wrong with the jump ball. Reese tried to tip it ahead to Hillman, but Boston got called for a jump ball violation. I wish you could decline that because that wiped out would have been an easy shot. Pow Pow long three, nothing but net. Back up by 10. I don't think they've been up more than 10. Yeah, 10 is the biggest lead. Clark just missed a layup. Oh, she gets bailed out by a foul. She did land kind of hard. Oh, for crying out loud. Thank you, Ricky. She's still complaining. Yeah, Hillman loose ball foul. Clark slammed into her. So Clark landed on somebody's foot. That's why she got injured. She absolutely went shoulder to shoulder, still drew the call. But Steele the other way, Canada for a layup. It's good. And a 12-point lead, the biggest lead. And Stephanie White's seen enough. And hello, Prime, put the bucket on the board. They still had 71-61. They still have 71-61. I promise you it's 73-61. Canada with 11. Howard's second steal. And Clark's fifth turnover on a bad inbounds pass. 73-61 with 4:59 to go in the third. And Clark rolled her right foot. She stepped on rolled her right ankle. She stepped on somebody's foot. She got the call, but she's the one that slammed into Hillman on the drive. They still called Hillman for the loose ball foul, which is exactly what Clark was belly aching about earlier too in the first half. I probably should settle down. I don't want to turn off Fever fans. So 12 points is the biggest lead, which it is right now. And second timeout used by the Fever. All right, Gray leads the Dream with 13. Hillman 12. Canada 11. Howard 10. And Borlase 9. Reese has 8 points. Pow Pow 7. Kone 3. For the Fever, Clark 19 points. Boston 11. Cunningham 10 off the bench. Mitchell 9. 6 for Monique Billings. 4 for Timpson off the bench. And Hall with 2. Hall just picked up her 4th foul. Clark and Billings have 3. For the Dream, Reese had 4 with like 5:45 to go in the second quarter. And Hillman has 3. Uh, 16 and a half minutes possibly remaining in the Chicago Wolves' phenomenal 25-26 season. Unless they can get a miracle 2 goals or 3. Yep, thank you for the likes. Yep. She got the call. That's what I couldn't figure out. I mean, she stepped on a foot. There was nothing wrong with the landing. She just landed on somebody's foot and she got the call. And I felt like she initiated the contact. She slammed into Hellman. But nothing is ever enough for Caitlin Clark. She's the expert ref of the league. And most of the rest of I will say, I don't think Mitchell complains much. It's usually Clark, Cunningham, and Boston that do the most whining and complaining on the Fever. I respect Mitchell, Timpson. There's plenty of honorable players they have. Hull doesn't complain as much, I don't think, either. But she does a little. All right, loose ball foul, or was it on the ball? Whoever was guarding Boston. We don't know yet. Canada sat. Pow came in. Billings sat. Timpson came in. Defensive 3-second technical on Reese. Mitchell made the free throw. Now Mitchell has 10 points. Make that Fever have the ball down by 11. So they can cut into this. Inbound to Cunningham. Cunningham to Clark, guarded by Ryan Howard. Cunningham into Boston. Boston posting up, slams in. Hillman blocks the shot. They called a jump ball. Nicely done by Naz Hillman at 4:31. Wow, what a play. Yep, thanks, Ricky. Hillman gets a block and a jump ball. So Hillman will jump it up with Boston here. Boston with the height advantage. She controls the tap. Tipped ahead by Gray. She gets tackled by Cunningham. That should be a take foul. That should be like a breakaway foul. The Fever only would have had 2 seconds to shoot. But yeah, that's a loose ball foul. Howard, I guess it was Howard, not Gray, went to tap it. And yeah, Cunningham grabbed her left shoulder and dragged her down. Dumb foul. That's going to go against Cunningham. And we got another break. Nice, nice, nice. Wolves. Oh no, I can't watch it. Are they challenging this? Yeah, I think the Fever are challenging the Cunningham foul. I don't know how they think they're going to win this. Yep, we got a review underway, so let's get that clock going. See how long this takes. All right, 14:46 to go. They have life. Dominic Fensori with his 4th from Ryabkin and Nuchev, Neuchev. Sorry, don't recognize those guys. I know Nadeau, Valimaki, Fensori, but not the 2 guys who got the assist. So did they overturn this?
That's a tough call. Yeah. I mean, we're watching in slow motion. They're calling it live. Is this a good play?
Nice.
Because it's so kind of 50-50 up in the air at this point in the third quarter. Well, they might not.
All right, so this is a challenge by the Fever. No idea what has been decided, if anything. Okay, I don't know if they lose the timeout or not. I'm going to mark it down. If they get it back, I will... They're still reviewing this, for fudge's sake. I mean, she grabbed her shoulder. I mean, how is that not a foul? She knew it was going to be tapped by Howard. She clearly grabs Howard. How am I not seeing this correctly? She grabbed her by the right shoulder and threw her down with her left hand. How is this not? Yes. All right, Wolves. 3-3. Let's go. Justin Robida from Cal Foot and Ryan Suzuki. That is Nick Suzuki of the Canadians' brother. What is the decision already? Unsuccessful. All right. Nice. I'm sure. Yeah, Stephanie White's still flipping out here. Yeah, that's okay. 30. I wish it was 30-3 Wolves. Nicely done. That's what I'm saying. Incidental or not, it's a foul. I thought it was a dumb challenge by Stephanie White. Cunningham just touched the ref. She was smiling when she did it, but she grabbed her by the shoulders. Can we have like a zero tolerance policy? I don't think you should be able to allow to make contact with a ref without an immediate ejection. Howard makes the free throw. She makes them both, and it's 75-62, a 13-point lead. Biggest lead in the game. Thank goodness the Wolves tied it up. Boston just absolutely decked Gray out of there and made the basket. My goodness. She has 13. Clark picked up her 6th assist. Pow Pow looking near. It got it stolen, though. Good play by Boston. She passes to Cunningham. Down 11. Cunningham gets bumped by Pow Pow and sells it. And she's going to get the foul. You have got to be kidding me. 2 fouls on Pow Pow. I don't know what happened, but Gray went flying on that. Yeah, Boston just threw her hip into her and sent Gray flying. How is that not an offensive foul? My goodness. All right, Boston will sit. Hines Allen checks in. Pow Pow sits. Canada back in. Inbounds pass to Hines Allen. Dribble by Mitchell. Throws it out to Clark with 9 to shoot. Clark drives to the basket, misses the layup. Defensive rebound by Hillman. Pass to Ryan Howard. Pass to a wide open Angel Reese who lays it in. Nice dish there by Ryan Howard, her 4th assist. Reese has 10 points. Clark dribbles, but there's a whistle. Apparently a dream foul on Jordan Canada. She doesn't like the call. I must admit, these refs have been kind of brutal tonight. Missing some easy foul calls. Canada with 2. And I think she's going to sit. I don't know. The camera didn't show who sat. It is. No, Gray sits. Borlase checks in. Terrible camera work. Mitchell for 3. Nothing but net. It's back to a 10-point lead. Dream have the ball. Canada right around Clark and an easy layup from the right side. 79-67. Like, Clark is just a step slow on D. I mean, I don't mean to overemphasize it. She misses the 3, but Borlase fouled her as Clark dropped like a sniper shot her out of the rafters. 2:59 to go. Yeah, I mean, God, Borlase barely brushed her, and she immediately dropped. But, I mean, that's what you got to do to get the foul called. 3 fouls on Borlase. First free throw is good. That gives Clark 20 points. 79-68. Yes, I've been saying it. Hey, Brian, thank you for the raid. Oh, play-by-play with JJ raid. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. He does good work with Philadelphia sports. Thank you, JJ. He's very kind. All right. I think I lost track. Yeah, Clark made all 3 free throws, cuts the lead to 9, under 3 to go. Clark with 22. Canada blows by Mitchell, but misses and is fouled at 2:50. Mitchell's 2nd foul. Again, Clark leads all scorers with 22 now. Yep. Nobody else has more than 13 for either team. Canada at the line. Yep. Free throw is good. 80-70. Las Vegas Aces, says Brian Mitchell. Yeah, they've won 3 of the previous 4 titles. They're hot. They're playing well again. Canada buries them both. Atlanta leads by 11. Clark calling out the play. She gets it into the front court. Howard picks her up by the Fever logo. Trying to get a screen. 8 to shoot. Clark still on the dribble. Pass to Hines Allen. Hines Allen drives against Reese. Fadeaway jumper, right baseline. No good. Borlase on the rebound for the Dream into the front court. And passes to Canada. Right side, Naz Hillman. Into Angel Reese. Easy left-handed layup is good. Timpson, just bad defense there, allowing the inbounds pass under the basket. Clark with a reverse layup. Nice move. She makes it. 83-72. Went right around Borlase. Put it up over her head. She has 24. Timpson steals it. Clark the other way. Clark misses a shot. Borlase picks up the foul at 150. Borlase with 4 fouls. Timpson with a nice steal. Yeah, that's when it doesn't get fun. But, you know, this game hasn't been super slow. Boy, honestly, Borlase fouled her on that last reverse layup, but before the shot. 83-73. Yeah, we're finally over 20 likes. 21. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Howard will sit. Gray will check in for Atlanta. Clark with 25. Clark makes them both. And the Dream lead by 9. Canada on the dribble. Hillman, threw a bad pass. Timpson tipped it to Cunningham. Up ahead to Clark. Clark against Borlase. Fadeaway left baseline jumper, well short. Borlase on the defensive rebound. Pass to Canada. Canada kicks it out. Gray dribbles. Kicks it back to Canada. Still 12 to shoot. Tried to pass it to Hillman, but there's a whistle, and I think Hines Allen may have picked up this foul. No, Clark picks up her 4th. Huh. Where was that foul? Hillman was in the paint. I didn't think Clark was on her. I'm wondering if that's a mistake in the play-by-play. First free throw is good. They haven't changed it yet. 84-74. Boston checks in for Indiana. So does Harris. Clark and Hines Allen sit. So Clark has her 4th foul. Angel Reese has 4 for the Dream as well. Hillman makes the free throw again. 85-74. 1:15 to go, 3rd quarter. Hillman with 14 points for Atlanta. Boston hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell gets a screen from Boston. Mitchell picked up the dribble. Over to Cunningham. Into Boston. Reach in, foul by Canada. Probably a smart foul because that would have been an easy basket for Boston. 58-point out. 4 to go in the 3rd. Canada picked up her 3rd foul. Yeah, if you like Philadelphia Phillies baseball and other, I think other Philly sports, play-by-play with JJ. Free throw was good. 85-75. Boston with 14. Boston makes the free throw. Atlanta's lead back down to 9. Inbounds pass to Howard. Reese heads down the court after inbounding. 16 to shoot. Reese with the ball. Guarded by Timpson. Drives in the paint. Up and under. Move. Soft touch. And the layup is good. 87-76. Great move in the post by Angel Reese. She has 14. I think 6 rebounds, I want to say. I don't think she's had a rebound in the third. Kicked out. Back into Boston. Boston looking. 5 to shoot. Spin move. Left side. Banks it in. What a move. Little drop step there by Boston. She has 17. Wait, no assist. Huh. Would have thought there would have been an assist. Dream can take the last shot. Sorry, my clock's a little ahead. Gray for 3. Short off the iron. Fever try more than a half court shot. It's well short. 87-78 is your third quarter score. Dream up by 9 over the Fever in Indianapolis. Alrighty. Dream 87, Fever 78, and third quarter. I think I got enough water to make it rest of the game. Why is this lady smelling Taco Bell sauce? Is she going to drink it? I don't know. I don't understand this ad. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up on the video or the like button. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel so you don't miss out on WNBA play-by-play, amongst other things like Toronto Blue Jays play-by-play and MLB baseball, and Green Bay Packer football in the fall, and most importantly, NHL hockey. Doing one or both does help me to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Follow on Twitch. It's free. It's if you have a Twitch account. It is the same live stream. It is faster and commercial free. Indy's known to come alive in the fourth. Yep. Yeah, Atlanta's shooting 58% from the field, and Fever are hanging in there at 56% from the field, and they're making their free throws now. Both teams shooting threes pretty well, as well. Great goaltending by both goalies in the NHL. Watching. Oh, I know. I wish I don't have NHL Network. I would have to pay, just like I don't have NBA TV. All right, 3-3, under 8 to go in the Calder Cup final, the AHL championship. Game 4, Toronto Marlies. The game's in Toronto, and they lead the series 3-0. Okay, none of these games have gone final. Mets 6-3 over the Phillies. White Sox 5-1 over the Yankees in the top of the 8th. Royals blowing out the Cardinals 11-3 in Kansas City in the battle for Missouri. Leading scorer, Jordan Canada with 15. For the Fever, Caitlin Clark, 26. They keep scoring. Yep. Yep, lights out. Oh, the hearts in the chat. Gotcha. 3 career games with 30 plus points and 10 plus assists. Yeah, but she's at okay, she is at 7 assists and 26 points. So that's why they're putting that out there. All right, Clark and Hines Allen in, Timpson and Mitchell out. We're underway in the fourth quarter. Dream and White, left to right. Tried to pass it to Reese. It got tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Fever. 9:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Nice. Inbounds pass tipped away from Reese, or was she fouled? Let's see what we got. Nope, a foul. I guess it's on Hines Allen. We'll confirm once they have it in the play-by-play. Angel Reese at the line. First free throw is up and good. She has 15. That was Hines Allen's second foul. 10-point lead for Atlanta. Oh, nice camera work. Couldn't even see the hoop. She missed the free throw. They had a behind the stanchion view of they were right next to some fans. You couldn't even see the rim. Terrible camera work by Prime. Shot missed by Clark. Defensive rebound going the other way. The Dream. Canada all the way under the basket. Kicks it. Finds somebody in the paint. Hillman missed the shot though. Hillman gets her own offensive rebound. May have been tapped to her by Reese. Canada 8 to shoot. Canada all the way under the basket, up and under move. Oh, missed the shot. Hines Allen with the rebound. That looked like an air ball. Long. All right. That is Clark. Lob pass to Boston. Led her too far under the hoop. She slams into Howard and makes the shot. 88-80. Boston with 19. Canada gets tripped. Let's see who the foul is on. Slowly getting back up to her on the. They called Clark for her 5th. Holy cow. Yep, reach and foul. Bumped her with the hip. Surprisingly, she didn't complain. I'm actually shocked. Nope. Oh no, she's just saying 5 fouls as I hit my mic. Sorry about that. Let's make sure it's still working. Okay, it is. Yeah, well they're good in the 4th. You know, this game's not over. Clark having a great game, but 5 fouls ain't helping the cause. Free throw made. Yeah, still lots of time and only a 9-point lead. First free throw was good. It's Canada. I don't know why they don't have in the play-by-play. She made them both 90-80. And who is that bringing the ball into the front court? I don't think that's Mitchell. Hold on. Oh, that's Harris. Harris to Boston. Boston double teamed. Shot no good, but she got fouled. 8:24 to go. Hillman, I think, with the foul. Canada has 17. I don't know why the play-by-play is choking here. There we go. Hillman's 4th foul. She is not happy. I mean, it's hard to blame her. Boston can just slam into anybody, either draw a foul or make the basket. Like, I noticed that all last season. Free throw by Boston is good, 90-81. Canada sits. Pow checks back in. Boston will have one more. She's already at 20 points. Second one good. Give her 21. 8-point lead on the ball. Pow on the dribble. Pow guarded by Harris, I believe. Over to Ryan Howard. They rotate. Reese trying to post up on Boston. Up and under move. No good. She drew a foul from Boston, or did she travel? Reese doesn't like the call or the non-call. She may have. Yeah, I guess she traveled. I don't know. All right, Reese, cool it. They're not going to get it overturned. 8 minutes to go. Fever down by 8, but they have the basketball. Boston on the dribble. Boston spins in the paint. Nice shot. Banked it in from the right side. Great pivot and spin move. And she brings the Fever back within 6 and has what? Yeah, 23 points. Pow kicks it out. 3 on the way. Nothing but net. Who drained that? Hillman. Naz Hillman with 17. Pow picks up her 3rd assist. Atlanta might run. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Shot is good by Mitchell. 93-86, and Atlanta wants a timeout. Mitchell with 15. Boston with 3 assists. 7:22. Yeah, too easy. Howard missed her cutting to the basket, and Boston with a great pass. Yep, nothing but net by all net by Hillman. 17, and Pow's the one that found her open for her third assist. Timeout, Atlanta. Probably a good timeout there. That basket was way too easy for the Fever. 5-1 White Sox, 11-3 Royals or the Cardinals, 6-3 Mets. Okay. 1:17. The clock is stopped in Toronto. Wolves and Marlies tied at 3. The Wolves got 2 goals in the third. All right. 17 for Hillman and Canada to lead the Dream. Reese has 15, Gray 13, Howard 12. All their starters in double figures. Reese leads with 6 rebounds, 5 assists Howard, 4 turnovers Reese, 3 steals by Gray in Canada, 4 fouls by Hillman, Reese, and Borlase. Borlase got 4 in 11 minutes. For the Fever, Clark with 26, Boston with 23, Mitchell 15, and Cunningham with 10 off the bench. Yeah, that's usually their top 3, Boston, Mitchell, and Clark. Boston with 5 rebounds, Clark with 7 assists, Clark with 5 turnovers, 2 steals Timpson, 5 fouls Clark. She's the only one with 5. Hull with 4. 58% from the field Fever, 57% from the field Dream. So Fever's still hot. Both good from 3 and above average finally from free throw line finally. Lots of runs, Fever making a run of their own. Yeah, and that basket was too easy. That last Fever basket was way too easy. Yep, 640. Yeah, we're under 2 as of now. Yep. So, can't complain because they've been going really long almost all year. It's a rare exception when a game goes 202, 20. I wouldn't even say one's gone 2, like 205 if you're lucky. All right, inbounds pass. Reese hands it right off to Ryan Howard. I think Clark is still on the bench with those 5 as I look. Bad pass, tipped, and Boston gets the steal. Bad half-court set by Atlanta there. Down 7. Boston passes to Mitchell for the Fever. Mitchell right around Gray, lays it up and in. 93-88. Mitchell with 4 straight points. 5-point lead into Reese. Reese getting hammered by Boston. No call. She's asking, yeah, that should have been a foul. She may have gotten all ball on the block, but she had all body several times before that. And now we got a foul away from the ball. Gray and Mitchell got tangled up at 6:34. I don't know how they didn't call a foul there. So we got overtime in the AHL. All right, well, so there's still a chance. Yeah, that was a lot of body by by Boston. Borlase will check in. Reese will sit. Gray picked up her third. Pow and Reese sit. Canada and Borlase in. Boston getting double teamed. Loses the ball. Hillman gets the steal. Passes to Canada. Under 6.5. Canada, the basket, lays it up. No good from the left side. Timpson on the rebound, hands to Boston, over to Mitchell. Oh, my goodness. 14-11 turnovers, Fever. Mitchell kicks it out to Boston at the free throw line. Boston, oh, foul called. That looked like it was going to be a steal. Canada, I think, picked up her fourth. 6:07. Yep, Canada's fourth foul for the Wolves game. I'm just joking. 93-88, 6:07 to go, 14 to shoot for the Fever. They inbound to Timpson. Timpson hands to Mitchell. Mitchell on the dribble. Mitchell steps back for three over Borlase. Nothing but net, and it's a 2-point game. Here come the Fever. 5:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Dream need a basket. Howard forces one, missed it. They say out of bounds. No foul. Are you kidding me? A lot of contact and no call. Wow. I guess these refs are in the bag for the Fever. I don't know. I mean, come on. Mitchell 3, Matt badly missed. That was a bad choice. Kick out. Borlase under 5.5 to go. Borlase with the layup. No foul. Missed it. Timpson to... I can't see who that is. The camera is zoomed out. Layup is good by, I believe, Cunningham. The camera was so zoomed out, I couldn't even tell who it was. I think it was Cunningham. 5:07 to go, and the Fever will burn another timeout. They have 2 remaining. At least a 7-0 run. Yeah, I know. Yes. At least a 7-0 run there by the Fever. It was 93-86, I think, after the last timeout. Let me see. Oh, they don't have the score. Okay, there it is. Actually, it was 93-84. Mitchell made that layup, and then they took the timeout. So this is a 9-0 run in progress by the Fever. Cunningham with 12. Harris, second assist. Bad miss by Borlase. I don't know if there was a foul on that one or not, but sure looked like Howard got hit or bodied on her shot. Oh, sorry if I said Fever. Yeah, Dream timeout. Each team has 2 left, plus the reset. All right. Intermission for overtime. No score changes, I think. Oh, 11-4 Royals Cardinals. Bottom of the 5th. Boy, that game's going to take forever. 8 times tied. 10 lead changes. Fever led 29-24 after the first quarter. 13-point lead was the biggest for the Dream, and they've blown it. Third quarter was a 29-29 tie. It's a 15-6 run to tie it up for the Fever. 15-6 run in the fourth quarter alone. Clark with 26, Boston with 23, Mitchell with 20. She's been getting the bulk there. Cunningham gets to 12. And the 5 starters have double figures for the Dream. 17 Canada and Hillman, 15 Reese, 13 Gray, 12 Howard. Atlanta's down to 53%. Fever up to 59%. So they're knocking the shots down. The Dream are not. Yep. Yeah, they're getting some easy looks too. The only bad shot by the Fever was that forced 3 by Mitchell. Man, Cunningham was not like right under the basket. She had a few feet to cover with the reverse layup. Nice move. All right. Dream need to snap out of it. Inbounds pass to Canada. 5:05 to play. 18 to shoot. Canada picked up by Harris, I think. Canada drives, gets fouled by Harris. 4:57. Borlase sits. Reese check back in. Yeah, the foul should be on Harris. Yep. Inbounds pass. Hello, Dan. Who is that? Into Reese from Canada. Reese pivots, banks it in over, I'm thinking Timpson, 95-93 with 4:38 to go. Reese was 17. Yep, Canada is out there for the Dream. Oh, turnover on the Fever. What happened? Harris, bad pass out of bounds. Yes, Jordan, Canada is having a good game for the Atlanta Dream. All right. Gray with a long three. No good. What are you doing? You had plenty to shoot. Long three taken by Gray. Pass to Boston. Boston hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded. What happened? Gray, I think something wrong with her eye, maybe? Did Boston get called for the foul? Finally. Yes, Boston with the offensive foul or fourth turnover. Oh, she hit, yeah, Gray in the face. They showed the replay too long, and they got back to the action way too late. 2 of 9 from the field this quarter for the Dream. 6 of 8 for the Fever. Reese trying to post up Boston. Got blocked. No call. Kick out for 3. Hillman missed it. Defensive rebound, Boston. I guess Boston got a clean block. 3:33 in the fourth. Harris with the ball. Oh, my goodness. Now what? 3:28. Gray picks up her fourth. Harris will sit. Clark checks in. She has 5 fouls, 26 points. She's already belly aching at the refs. For what? I have no clue. Inbounds to, let's see, over to Cunningham. Cunningham to Mitchell. Mitchell by Canada. Shot is up and good off the glass. 95 all. 3:11 to go in the fourth. Canada, man, zoom in. The camera is so far away lately. Gray, did she make it? She got fouled. I think it's an and one. No, she missed the shot. Foul on Boston, her third. Mitchell has 22 after that last bucket. Assist Cunningham, who has 2. How are you still talking about the Star Wars thing? Yep. Yay, they beat the Yankees. All right. First free throw by Gray is good. 96-95. Gray with 14. Second one is good by Gray. 97-95. 3:02 to go in the fourth. Clark into the front court. Just barely at 16 seconds to shoot. Now 10. Clark over to Mitchell. Mitchell step back 3. No good. Defensive rebound, Angel Reese. Hands to Canada. Atlanta up 2 and with the ball. Pass to Gray. Gray to Reese. Reese looking to Howard. Howard up top. Hillman for three. No good. Why is Naz Hillman still bricking threes here? Last two have been horrific. 2:22 to go in the fourth. Clark. Behind the back pass. Threw it away. Timpson trying to hit Boston in the paint. Up ahead. Gray lays it up and in off the glass. 99-95. 2:05 to play. Bad pass. Bad turnover by Timpson. Canada's fourth steal. Gray has 17. Shot missed. Tapped. Somehow Timpson saved it, and a foul called on Naz Hillman. That's her fifth. Oh, boy. Wow, terrible pass by Timpson trying to force it into a double team of Boston. We got 1:52 to go. Yep, good for the Jays. Yep. All right, Timpson at the line after the Hillman foul. Timpson's first free throw, nothing but net. 99-96. Again, 1:52 to go. Each team has 2 timeouts plus that reset. Timpson makes them both. 2-point game lead and the ball for Atlanta. Hillman with 17 points but 5 fouls. Howard on the dribble. I don't think either. Oh, both teams are in the bonus. I could barely read their marker. Howard with a runner in the paint. It's good for 2. 101-97 with a minute and 32 left. 16 to shoot. Clark on the dribble. Clark in the paint. Sure looked like a travel. Back up to Clark from Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Clark kicks it out. Timpson drives. 3 to shoot. Timpson in the paint. Turnaround jumper. No good. Backboard only. Reese the rebound. Canada dribbles into the front court. 4-point lead on the ball. 14 to shoot. 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ryan Howard. Guarded by Clark. Drive. Looked like Cunningham reached in. Bank shot is good, though, by Howard. They'll take the hoop. Did they get the foul, too, or did Indiana call timeout? 48. Sure, could have been Cunningham or Clark on the foul. Neither gets the call. I mean, they were all over Howard the last couple trips. Yeah, Cunningham definitely got her, I think. I don't know. Sure looked like Clark could have been called for something. They don't want to give her 6th foul, though, and ruin any late game drama or heroics. Fever called timeout with 48.2 remaining. All right. Yep. Yeah, Fever could still break 100 too. No, I agree. They're only down 6. Dream haven't exactly been doing too well with shot selection, I'd say. They've taken some wild shots they didn't need to. Interesting watching the host of the Prime show pre-halftime and post-game shooting baskets in heels. The other people at least have flat shoes on. It was Kelsey Plum and another former player. I forgot already. All right, so both teams appear to be in the bonus. Indiana 1 full timeout. Atlanta 2. Fever ball down by 6. They each have the reset. Boston dribbles against Reese. Mitchell thought about a 3. Drives instead. Lefty layup is good. Nice move to the paint. Canada up ahead to Ryan Howard. 4-point lead in the ball. Howard dribbling it down to 12. What are we doing, Fever? Pass to Reese. Reese puts it up and in, and the foul. Timpson got her. Pow loving it. 23 on the bench. 23.1 to go. Reese with 19. Ryan Howard, 6 assists. And foul on Timpson. Yeah, she moved her feet, and I think she was inside the arc, but she was at least moving her feet. 105-90. Whoops, sorry, forgot the basket. 105-99. And Angel Reese completes the 3-point play into Mitchell. Reese has 20. Mitchell all the way to the basket. Missed the layup, but foul. Come on, Hillman. I think Hillman might be done. That's her 6. She's already jogging off the court. Take your time. Stay on the court. Wait till you have to be subbed out. Make the refs buzz you out first. All right. Well, apparently not. All right. Hillman fouls out. Mitchell at the line. You would think maybe she makes the first one and then tries to miss the second one. Would be my guess. Pow Pow will replace Hillman. 18.3 to go. Dream might be taking a timeout here. Yeah, after. Okay, Mitchell, nothing but net on the first one. 106-100. I would think she'd try to miss. She's got 25. And yeah, to confirm, Hillman did foul out with 6 points. Here's the free throw. Nope, nothing but net. She just made it. 106-101 might be a timeout by the Dream, and it is. Each team with 1 timeout plus the reset. And yeah, we're at least 10 minutes past the 2-hour mark, but yeah, fourth quarter's taking a little bit. A lot of fouls and free throws. Yep, they did. OT has started. Gobble, gobble, chance. We got the sweep in Boston over the Red Sox, right? I think Sox is incorrect. I think it's Sox. Got to say, Nice shorts. Did a good job, Chance. 17-17 remaining in Toronto in the overtime. 3-3 game. AHL Calder Cup final. Game 4. Marlies lead the series 3-0 over the Wolves. Chicago Wolves are the AHL affiliate of the Carolina Hurricanes. Finally, Boston. Park the car in Boston. All right, we got a final, I think, to pass along. Mets 6, Phillies 4, White Sox 5, Yankees 1. I guess we did know that one. So good. We got help from the White Sox against the Yankees. We being the Blue Jays. All right, 3/4 court. Inbounds pass to Canada. Immediate foul by Harris with 17.2. Her second. Hull checked in for Timpson. Both teams in the bonus. 80% for the Dream tonight, 79% for the Fever. First free throw is good by Canada. Dream coach not happy. Look, something happened. I don't know if it was a Fever player tying their shoe or Hull or what. Second one is missed, tipped out of bounds, though. I thought by Hull. They're going to say it was off of the Fever or off of the Dream. What? You sure about that? So it's only a 6-point game, 16.4. Dream take another timeout. Okay, so whose ball is it? Sure looked like they pointed for the Fever. All right, well, they're just talking on the broadcast crew there. All right, well, 16.4 to go. Yeah, good job. It was well stated. Thanks for doing that, Chance. Okay, we have let's see. Yes, the Wolves won. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, they avoid the sweep and force a game 5. Victor Neuchev Nuchev from Pavlichev. 318 into the OT. Let's go, Wolves. Let's go, Wolves. Yes, they still are down 3-1. All right, who knocked this out? Sure thought it was Hall.
And again, who's involved with it? Ron Howard, right?
Hall or Howard tipped it out. I don't know if they've decided this yet. Apparently, they're saying Howard tipped it out. Sure thought it could have been Hall. Now what? Are we having clock issues? 16.9 now. All right, full court press by the Dream. Or no, actually it was Dream ball. And they just turned it over with 15.9. Okay, so Hall did knock it out, but Canada stepped on the line trying to save it. She got the ball and stepped out immediately. So it was Dream ball, but they turned it over with 16 or 15.9 to go. Oh, for crying out loud. I think the Fever used their reset so they didn't have to bring it up full court because they still have a full timeout. Cunningham will inbound it from the near sideline. Looking. Inbounds to Boston. Boston kicks it out to Clark. Clark fires it back to Boston for 3. Brick, no good. Reese gets the rebound. I was going to say, where's the foul? It sure took them a while to whistle it with 8.7 seconds to go. Let's go Wolves. All right. So game 5 is tomorrow night in Toronto. If they somehow send it back to Chicago, I got to look up when the next game would be. But game 5's tomorrow. Reese misses the first free throw. In and out, off the backboard, no good. Timpson checks in. Harris's third foul. Timpson in. Harris sits. Reese, the second one. That one's good. 108-101. 7-point game. Last time out by the Fever. Yeah, it's crazy. And then if they win and survive and are down 3-2 in the series, game 6 and 7 back in Rosemont, Illinois. No easy feat. Yeah, the Fever are pretty good at home, right? Yeah, Fever are 6 and 2 at home, and they've won 4 straight. Valkyries have won 4 straight. Dream are good on the road though. Dream are 5 and 2. Only the Liberty at 5 and 1 and the Lynx at 6 and 1 are better on the road. Oh, I'm sorry. Aces are 8 and 2. So okay, those 3 above them are better on the road. Sparks are also 5 and 2 on the road. I don't know what it is with LA playing better on the road than at home. It just seems to be an LA thing. Kings, Sparks, all right, what are we doing on this inbound? That has to have been 5 seconds. Good Lord, that took an eternity. Cunningham misses the 3. Please don't foul. That'll do it. 2-1. That is your final score. Fever 108. Dream 108. Fever 101. Final. Both teams eclipse 100 points. High scoring affair. All righty. Good win on the road for said Atlanta Dream. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Do we have a fitted hat here? Yeah. Get the Blue Jays hat out. All right. Yep. Somewhere around that. Yep. It happens. That's why I can't do 7 and 9 o'clock games usually. I got away with doing it Monday, I think, because I knew Peacock would hold it. I think that's the only quick game I did was Monday at 7. I knew Peacock would hold it till 9:12. Like and subscribe before you head on out, if you could do me that favor. Good game. Yep. Good shooting. Yeah, both teams shot well. Turnover battle. Yeah. Turnovers were 17-12. Fever. Clark had 5, but I feel like those 5 were earlier. Other players were turning it over late. Boston had 4. Oh, that's right. Johnson is Raven Johnson. I totally forgot about. She only played 3 minutes. All right, in victory, the Dream were led by Angel Reese with 21 points and 11 rebounds. So another double-double for her. 18 from Canada, 17 from Hillman and from Gray, 16 from Howard. They did get 9 from Borlace, 7 from Pau Pau, 3 from Kone off the bench, but they played the starters a lot. Kone and Okat only played 5 minutes each. And then, let's see. 11 rebounds led for Reese, 6 assists led for Howard. 4 steals for Canada, 3 steals for Gray. That was huge. Nobody ended up fouling out. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hillman fouled out with 6. Nobody else had more than 4. Boston, nope, hold on. Clark and Mitchell each had 26. Boston had 23. So they had what? 75 of the Fever, 101 points. And Cunningham had 12. So the 4 of them combined for 87 of 101 points. The rest of the Fever had 14. Timpson 6, Billings 6, Hull 2. Leading rebounder, Boston with 8. Clark had 7 assists, but again, she led all players with 5 turnovers, and Boston had 4. And for the Dream, Reese had 4. 3 blocks by Boston, 3 steals by Timpson. Clark had 5 fouls. That was a little bit of a problem. Minus 12. She was the biggest plus minus in for the Fever. Billings minus 10. Everybody but Pau Pau was positive on the Dream. Gray was plus 15. Yes, both teams shot from better from the line, I feel like. That was uncharacteristic. Clark was only 8 of 12. She missed 3 straight, which is not. I don't think I've ever seen Clark miss 3 straight free throws. Yeah, good records, 9 and 4. So I guess the Dream are 10 and 4, and the Fever are still 9 and 6. Yeah, 209 exactly. Mitchell and Boston played 34 minutes. For the Dream, Howard played 38 minutes. Unbelievable. Wow. And Gray 34. Cunningham played 30 off the bench. Yeah, Hall doesn't starts kind of in name only, I guess. Same with Billings. Billings doesn't play a whole lot of minutes. Thanks, Ricky. I appreciate it. All right, so tomorrow, doubleheader baseball. Man, I don't know. I was considering doing. I had second thoughts. I was thinking of doing Tempo Sun at 6:30 because that's actually a WNBA League Pass game. Ion has the other two games. Usually, it's weird. I wonder if it's because it's Toronto, but I don't know. The Sun are bad. I think I'd rather do Brewers Braves tomorrow. All right, we'll have the Blue Jays Cubs coming your way. 1:15 live stream, 1:20 Central first pitch for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Maybe Sunday I'll add the basketball game. It's on ESPN. So Ion over the air free, ABC over the air free, CBS over the air free. Gonna enjoy my time with my sons once they get back from being on vacation and enjoy Father's Day. Sunday the game's on CBS. I don't get the NBA TV game. I generally don't try to avoid doing 5 o'clock games because I like to eat dinner then. And then Sunday maybe I will do Liberty Sparks on ESPN if my voice is, well rested. Yep. Oh, thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. Thank you, Karen. Yes, like and subscribe. We got to 25 likes. That's awesome. Thanks, Ricky, for reminding everybody. All right, I think that'll do it. Congrats to the Wolves on avoiding the sweep. Thank you, White Sox, for beating the Yankees. Royals 12, Cardinals 6, top of the 7th. A's lead the Angels 5-0, top of the 2nd. Oh, we actually need the Angels, but the Angels are tied for the worst record in the AL. Oh, now they'll be the worst because it looks like the Royals are going to win if they can hang on. All right. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitch if you have it. Sinbin Stream signing out. Hope to see you tomorrow for baseball. Until then, take care. And we may be back with Sunday night, 7 o'clock WNBA. We'll see. And that would be, what did I say? Liberty Sparks. That's not a bad game. Maybe. I haven't made up my mind yet. We'll see. If not, we're back Friday. We're back Monday at 9. Wing Storm for sure. Until next time, take care. Be well. Have a great weekend. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Good night and bye-bye. Oh, wait. Today's Thursday. I'm sorry. Well, have a good weekend anyway.